In the small town of Hollow Creek, there was a legend that haunted its residents for generations. The Whisper, they called it. It was said that those who heard it would be driven to madness. What began as a soft sound would grow into an all-encompassing cacophony only audible to the cursed individual. Jamie, a bright but skeptical boy, had heard the stories but scoffed at their ridiculousness. His grandmother, however, was a staunch believer, claiming she had narrowly escaped its terror in her youth. "Once it knows you can hear it," she'd warned, "it will never let you go." One crisp autumn evening, Jamie found himself wandering near the dense woods that bordered Hollow Creek. He liked the isolation, the quiet, the way the wind whispered amongst the leaves. The night was unusually silent until Jamie felt a strange sensation, like an itch in his ear. "Jamie," a voice whispered, so faint he thought it was his imagination. The voice repeated, each time sharper, like a sliver of ice in the warmth of his mind. Ignoring the voice, Jamie decided it was best to head home. But with each step, the whisper seemed closer, more insistent. "Can you hear me, Jamie?" it taunted. Sweat prickled his forehead as he broke into a run. In his heart, an unfamiliar fear began to seed. For days, Jamie tried to act normal, attending school, hanging out with friends. But the whisper was relentless, carving away his sanity with its echoing demand. In his sleepless nights, he could hear it weaving through the shadows of his bedroom. Desperate, he approached his grandmother, hoping for comfort or at least understanding. Her eyes widened in alarm as he confessed the truth. "It knows," she whispered, clutching his hand tightly. "How do I stop it?" he asked, panicking. "You must confront it or it will consume you," she replied, her voice trembling. "But beware, Idatem is not just a simple sound, it's sentient, deceptive." Armed with her warnings, Jamie returned to the woods, entering its depths, his heart pounding. "I am not afraid of you," he shouted into the darkness. Silence. Suddenly, the whisper rose above the wind's natural sigh, an ancient chorus of voices merging into one, malevolent and knowing. "Why would you fear a friend?" Jamie staggered, feeling his resolve slipping away. The woods around him seemed to close in, suffocating, pressing silence. But he remembered his grandmother's words: confront and deceive. Drawing a deep breath, Jamie conjured all the defiance he could muster. "I choose my reality," he stated, steady, and in that declaration, weakened the hold of the whisper. The air shifted, the cacophony receding into the distant murmurs of night. Jamie returned home, changed but free, aware that Hollow Creek's whisper would forever linger at the edge of civilization, waiting for the next skeptic.